A long, long time ago, the world was filled with people just like you and me, but these people had turned away from kindness, from doing what was good and right. They were hurting each other and not listening to God anymore, except for one man. His name was Noah, and he was different. Noah loved God and listened to him every day. Because Noah loved God, he lived in peace, away from all the wickedness around him. God was pleased with Noah, but he was very sad with the rest of the world. One day, as Noah was quietly working, he heard a voice that filled the air around him. It was the voice of God. Noah, the world has become full of evil. People are no longer good. I have decided to send a great flood to wash the earth clean. But you, Noah, are good and faithful. I will save you, your family, and two of every kind of animal. Build an ark, a giant boat for you, your family, and the animals. I will tell you exactly how to build it. Noah knelt down, a bit overwhelmed but determined. He said, I will obey, Lord. God gave Noah detailed instructions on how to build this huge boat called an ark, and Noah immediately set out to follow them. Noah and his sons are seen working hard, chopping down trees, hammering wood, and building the large structures. The ark begins to take shape. For many, many days, Noah worked with his family to build the ark. It was not easy, but Noah trusted God. He knew this was the only way to save his family and the creatures of the earth. But the villagers mocked Noah. What is this crazy old man doing? Building a boat in the middle of nowhere? A woman said, Ha! There's no rain. Why do you need such a big boat, Noah? Noah replied, calm and smiling. God has spoken to me. He will send a great flood. You can join me and be saved. The people laughed at Noah, but he didn't stop. He kept building because he knew God's promise was true. And then, something truly amazing happened. Just as God had promised, animals began to come to the ark. 2 by 2. They came from all corners of the earth. Noah's son was amazed. Father, look, there are so many animals. How did they know to come here? Noah said, smiling. God told them, my son. God told them to come. The animals entered the ark in pairs, a boy and a girl of each kind, and Noah made sure there was room for all of them inside the giant boat. And then the day came. The sky turned dark, and drops of rain began to fall from the heavens. At first, it was a soft drizzle, but soon the rain became heavier and heavier until it became a raging storm. Noah's wife was scared, so she asked Noah, Will the ark hold? Noah, calmly, replied, God has made us a promise. We will be safe. The rain fell for 40 days and 40 nights. The whole earth was covered with water, but Noah, his family, and all the animals were safe inside the ark. Life inside the ark wasn't always easy, but Noah and his family worked together to take care of the animals. They trusted in God's promise that one day they would be on dry land again. Noah's daughter, sitting by a window, asked Noah, Father, do you think the rain will ever stop? Noah, smiling reassuringly, Yes, my dear, God's promise never fails. And so they waited. The rain had stopped, but the earth was still covered with water. After the rain stopped, Noah sent out a bird to see if the water had gone down, but the bird came back with nothing. Days later, he sent it out again. This time, the bird came back with an olive branch in its beak, a sign that dry land was near. The earth is drying. God's promise is being fulfilled. Noah's son, excited, said, Wow, Father, we will walk on dry land again soon. And so, after many months, the ark rested on top of a mountain, and Noah and his family stepped out onto dry land. The animals returned to the earth, and life began anew. So God made a covenant with Noah and all living creatures. Never again will he destroy the earth with a flood. This rainbow will be the sign of his promise. Noah looked up in gratitude. Thank you, Lord, for your mercy and your promise. And from that day on, the rainbow became a sign of God's promise to Noah, his family, and to all of us, a promise of hope and love. The story of Noah reminds us of God's love and his promise to always protect those who trust him. Just like Noah, we can follow God and do what is right, knowing that he always keeps his promises. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel and turn on your notifications so that you will be notified once there's a new video. Like and drop a comment on how this video has inspired you. Share our videos and stay tuned for more. Thank you.